Good morning. Today we are working on our hip flexibility and mobility. Just a few stretches to warm us up and then moving through a few mobility exercises because as we all know, yoga is not just stretching. It is strength, it's mobility. We have all these different elements that we need to include in our practice, and if we're not including them in our daily practice, it should take a few minutes every day, hopefully, or at least a few times a week to add in a few strength and mobility exercises as well. We want to stay protected and healthy, no matter what we're doing. So starting in the middle of the mat, we are beginning in bound angle, just opening up the hips. So pressing the soles of the feet together, lifting the chest up high. Maybe we're wrapping peace fingers around big toes, helping to pull us into the feet and lift up. Already starting to feel the inner groins waking up. Maybe we butterfly the legs a little bit. Whatever we need to start warming up the inner groins. Maybe we take the fingers, walk them out, still actively pressing the feet together. So as we fold forward, we're just getting a little bit deeper sensation in here. You can use the elbows to help open the knees. So many options. Take whatever variation feels good to you. Maybe a little sway. Breathing nice and deep. Sinking a little bit deeper on the exhales. And then wherever we are, gently lifting back up, extending the legs out into a straddle, finding one more big stretch before we start our mobility. Toes pointing up to the ceiling, walking the fingertips out, maybe coming onto the forearms, staying nice and active in the legs, externally rotating the knees and toes back. And folding forward, maybe the forehead comes to the mat. Maybe we're super flexible in the hips. Maybe we're really open today. And that's why we're working on our mobility. And mobility will help you become flexible, more flexible, I should say. Opening up the joints, they're gonna feel more safe and secure to loosen up in the stretches. All goes together. Deep breaths, one more breath here, make it big, big, big. Hold the inhale and exhale. Gently raising the chest, taking the legs in, planting the feet, and pressing ourselves up into our little yogi squat or malasana. Taking a second to find what feels good here. If our heels are up, we can always place a block underneath. If our heels are down, we're rooted and grounding through them. We are going to take the hands either behind the head or we can have them out here for a little bit stability. We're gonna take the right knee and just tap it to the mat or close to and back, and the left. Moving slow with control. Really feeling the inner hip, noticing that sensation. And if this does not feel good, if this is painful, we don't do it, don't go as far. We can always just stay here, kind of wiggling it out. Otherwise, we're working here. 2 more each side. Here we go, using the breath. You're strong. And then taking the hands, coming gently onto the knees, coming into our tabletop. So spreading through the fingers, grounding through the feet. We're gonna take the hips to the right heel and up and to the left and bring them back Maybe we start circling them around, exaggerating the movement a little bit. Woo! We make some circles, little sways down here. And then we meet back in tabletop, grounding through the left leg, spreading through the fingers, raising the right knee behind. With control, taking it into the chest, out to the side, and back. Moving very slow, just working to open up this hip joint. We want to keep the hips square and level. Just working through this motion nice and slow. Using your core to drag it into the chest and send it out. We're nice and strong, gripping through the fingers. One more. And release back to the mat. Maybe shake it out a little. And we lift the left, bring it into the chest, out to the side. Oh yeah, maybe feeling some pops in your hip, some little scritchy, scratchy creaks. Moving all of that around. Moving the fluid, getting the blood really flowing here. Circulating. Doing so many good things for your body. 2 more. Make them good. And release, but taking that left leg behind the right so the knees are stacked and sending the hips back, coming into cow face pose. So we want to try and have the knees stacked here and feet out. You can play with this angle, whichever feels good. We lift up and we walk the fingertips forward. Drawing nice deep breaths here. And we're going to walk the fingertips to the right corner of the mat. Noticing the sensations in the hip, really paying attention, sending all of our awareness there. Maybe going a little bit deeper on the exhale. Gently walking the fingertips over to the left side. And exhale, gently coming back up, coming into fire log pose. Taking the ankle over the opposite knee. And walking the fingertips forward, coming onto the elbows if that's accessible. Finding a little sway here. You should really feel this in the right glute. Coming back to sit up, taking that foot and just lifting it like an inch. Just whoop. Maybe we take the knee as well. Kind of working our internal rotation here. You can have the hand underneath the foot. Just gently lifting. Maybe just the knee, maybe just the foot. Finding what feels good in your body, where you feel it. And gently releasing, coming to switch into cow face pose on the other side. Finding our spot. This feels so nice. Before walking the fingertips forward, they're steepled. We're breathing into the lower body. Nice big full belly breaths. Releasing tension. Finding length in the muscles. Finding this feeling of openness. Walking the fingertips to the left side first, the left corner of the mat. Noticing where we can release. Are we holding tension in our face, in our shoulders? Maybe we're holding a little bit in the hips, maybe we're a little tight. Taking this next inhale and the exhale, release whatever we're holding on to. Maybe it's a thought that's circulating our brain. Walking the fingertips to the right side. Whatever it is we don't need anymore, don't need to take with us. Physical tightness, mental tightness. We're here in the now, feeling good, doing good things for our body. One more breath here before gently coming up and into fire log pose. Sitting up nice and tall before walking forward. One more breath. Deep inhale and exhale through the mouth this time. Let it all go. Walking the fingertips up, gently unraveling the legs. Maybe taking a little windshield wiper here, just kind of, there we go, I found that pop. I needed something else. So whatever we need to end our hip mobility practice here, we can take that now. Maybe knocking the knees together. This feels wonderful. I suggest this one. Knees together, feet out. And whenever we're ready, we can come to a comfortable seat. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope these felt good in your body. Let me know how they made you feel. If any of these were new for you, which ones you enjoyed, maybe which ones you didn't like so much. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already for more daily yoga with Paige. And I will see you next time on the mat. Namaste, my friends.